guys, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to be doing my June TBR video. I have a very ambitious TBR video, so but yeah, June's going to be really crazy for me. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to be reading a lot of the time, but I wanted to show you the books that I had planned, the buddy reads I had planned, and a few others that I really want to get to. So let's cross our fingers that that happens. Let's jump in. I'm going to start with my buddy reads, and the first one that I have is the Codex Alera book 4. I'm going to be reading this with Caitlin over at Kitty G. We both have actually stopped at book 3, and I know Lindsay has continued on with the series and finished it, but I haven't, and I was kind of on the fence about it, but both Caitlin and I were like, let's read it together so that way we have motivation to read it. So yeah, I have book 4 here, and I'm kind of excited to jump back into this world. I don't know, Jim Butcher and I, the Codex Alera series and I have a little bit of a miscommunication, but I've heard that this is the best book out of the series, so I am excited to jump into it. The next one that I have is The Autumn Republic by Brian McClellan. This is the 3rd book in the Powder Mage series, and I'm going to be reading this with Sana and Michael. Sana and I read book 1 and 2 together while Michael was waiting to catch up for this book, and so we were really excited to jump into it. Yeah, book 2 didn't live up to what I thought it was going to, but I've heard good things about the conclusion of the series and how the author takes it, so really excited to pick this one up. It is on the larger side, so we'll see, but I really want to get to it because I want to finish this trilogy and see how my thoughts are about it. The next one that I have is Best Served Cold by Michael? Best Served Cold by Joe Abercrombie. This is the standalone novel that takes place in the First Law world, and there are 3 standalone novels that take place in this world. I'm really excited to get to this. I really liked the First Law trilogy. It wasn't my absolute favorite, but it was really different and weird and awesome, so I'm really excited to jump into this and see yeah, if it continues to be really weird and awesome, which I know it will. The next one that I have is Tower Lord by Anthony Ryan. This is the 2nd book in the Raven Shadows novel, Raven Shadows series. This book is the sequel to Bloodsong, and I really loved Bloodsong. Heard that this one isn't as good as Bloodsong, but I'm fully anticipating it, and I think it's going to be a really great read. It's going to be a quick read because Bloodsong read pretty quickly, and it's blurred by Michael J. Sullivan. I just saw that. That's awesome. But yeah, I'm really excited to get to it and can't wait. And the next buddy read that I have is The Shadow Throne by Django Wexler. This is the 2nd book in, what is it called? The Shadow Campaign series. This is the sequel to 1,000 Names, and this is a Flintlock fantasy, and I'm really excited to get to this. If this book doesn't really do it for me, then I probably won't continue on with the series, but I want to see where the series goes from book 1, and I want to see how the author evolves, so I'm excited to pick this up and see what happens. Lots of sequels in June. Holla back. Okay, the last buddy reads I'm going to be reading is the Dresden Files. I'm going to be reading book 2 and book 3. We're going to try to read 2 books a month in that series because it is such a long series, and the books are shorter, on the shorter side, and they read quickly. So we're going to be reading book 2 and book 3 next month. So I'm really excited in June. This month. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying, but yes, look forward to that. Let's jump into the books that I am tentatively going to read. The first one being Magic Bites by Ilona Andrews. This is the 1st book in the Kate Daniel series. Extremely short. I'm hoping that it's extremely fast-paced. I'm sure it will be. And yeah, I'm just excited to get to it. I thought, why not throw it in here? Why not, Sarah, after you have all of these books to read? The next one is another urban fantasy, and that is Moon Called by Patricia Briggs, 1st book in the Mercy Thompson series. This is about werewolves, and I think I'm pretty sure that this Mercy Thompson is some sort of magical person, and then there's a werewolf involved and things ensue. So yeah, it sounds really interesting, and I just really liked Patricia Briggs' writing in the Alpha Omega series, so I wanted to jump into this one. Sorry for not giving you guys any synopsis on any of these books, but they're all sequels, so Kate Daniels I don't know anything about. The next one that I have is From a Distant Star by Karen McQuestion. This is a book that I got sent to me. This sounds really cool. It is a sci-fi romance storyline where the main character's boyfriend is really sick, and everybody in his family and her family are praying for him, and then all of a sudden he gets healed or gets better. He's starting to get better, and she doesn't believe that it was of natural reasons, so she goes on a venture to try to figure out what happened to her boyfriend and if this mysteriously healed boyfriend is really her boyfriend. So it sounds really cool, and the author was super sweet, and I really want to get to it so I can review it. Another book that I have is Lover Enshrined by J.R. Ward. I am about 60 pages into this and I'm really enjoying it. I want to get through this book because I really want to see where the series goes. This one is really slow for me, but I am planning on finishing it this month so I can just get it out of the way. Yeah, that is on the list. And then I have Lindsay's pick for me this month, and that is Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. This one is also going to be my playing catch-up for July. I really am excited to read this, also kind of nervous, but I have expectations of maybe not loving the story going into it, so I'm really looking forward to it. I really want to know, you know, about Eleanor and Park. So yeah. Another one that I have that I haven't finished yet is Retribution Falls by Chris Wooding. My reading, I kind of went into like a little bit of a reading funk in May, so I wanted to get to this one in May and I still haven't gotten to it, and that's really sad because I really just want to read it, and I don't know, I've put a block on it. I need to pick it up and read it, so this is definitely going to be on the list for June. Shoot. The last book that I have to show you is Silver Shadows by Rochelle Mead. I went to my local library looking for graphic novels and they didn't have any, so I saw Silver Shadows there. I wanted to get it in the hardback, but I haven't had the chance yet. But I rented it, but I took it out so that way I could read it and yeah, get to it so I can finish the series pretty quickly. This is the 5th book in the Bloodline series, so I really want to finish the series. Yeah, I think that is all of the books I'm going to mention in this video. There's a lot. I really want to get to all of them, and I hope that I will be able to. Let's cross our fingers. But we will see. Yeah, I think that's really all that I have. Guys, let me know down below what you guys are going to be reading in June, and I will talk to you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day and read more books.